Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, your go-to space for real talk, no filters, and deep dives into the stories that shape Nigeria's future. If you care about how your country is being run and how your tax money is being spent, then you really want to stick around for this one. Because today we're diving into some serious tea, and it's hot. So, the US Embassy just dropped a bombshell. Yup, they're calling out Nigerian government officials for what they describe as fiscal irresponsibility. Now, when diplomats start using language like that in public, you know the situation has gone beyond backroom complaints. It's a diplomatic clapback. And trust me, this is more than just a war of words. It speaks to the very core of Nigeria's economic survival. According to statements coming out of the US Embassy, there's mounting concern about the way Nigeria's government is handling, or better yet, mishandling, public funds. Specifically, they've pointed out reckless borrowing, misallocation of resources, bloated budgets, and a worrying lack of transparency in how funds are used. Let's pause here and think. Nigeria is sitting on a debt profile that has ballooned to over 97 trillion naira. And yet, we keep seeing headlines about lavish convoys, new SUVs for politicians, unnecessary international travels, and jaw dropping budget approvals for non essential projects. Meanwhile, the hospitals are crying, the education sector is in shambles, power supply is a daily gamble, and the roads, pothole heavens. It's like this: the people who should be tightening belts are busy buying more Gucci belts with borrowed money. It's a sad cycle. And here's the kicker: the US isn't just talking. They're warning that continued fiscal irresponsibility could affect Nigeria's ability to attract international investments, qualify for key partnerships, or even secure future aid and loans. In other words, Nigeria might soon become too risky to deal with. And that should scare everyone. Now, let's be real. The US is no saint, but when a major foreign partner and donor begins to publicly question your economic management, it signals that you've lost credibility on the world stage. And that's bad for business, bad for the naira, and bad for the everyday Nigerian trying to survive inflation, fuel hikes, and unemployment. So, what's the root of all this? Let's break it down. Lack of accountability. Nigerian public officials rarely face consequences for financial mismanagement. EFCC reports a few cases here and there, but the big fish, they swim free. Overdependence on borrowing. The government borrows to fund even recurrent expenditures. That's like taking a loan to buy groceries. You survive today, but dig a deeper hole for tomorrow. Corruption and bloated governance. Too many ministries, too many officials, too many ghost workers, and too many leakages. Poor budget implementation. Even when budgets are passed, less than 60% gets implemented. And often the funds never go where they were supposed to. So, what do we do? For starters, we need to cut down the cost of governance. The luxury lifestyle in Aso Rock and the National Assembly must give way to reality. If the people are hungry, the leaders shouldn't be throwing feasts. Second, there must be fiscal transparency. Publish every kobo spent. Open the books. Let Nigerians see where their money is going in real time. Third, invest in what matters: roads, education, power, healthcare. If Nigeria is ever going to rise, it won't be on the back of new SUVs and private jets. Fourth, restructure borrowing policies. Only borrow for capital projects that can generate income, not for paying salaries or funding political campaigns. Lastly, and this is important, there must be real consequences for mismanagement: jail time, asset forfeiture, name and shame. Enough of the big man immunity syndrome. The truth is, Nigerians are tired. Tired of broken promises, tired of politicians who don't feel the pinch, tired of being the ones who suffer while the elite keeps winning. The US Embassy just said what many Nigerians have been screaming for years. Maybe now someone in power will actually listen. So, what do you think? Do you agree with the US Embassy's stance? Do you think things can still turn around if we make the right decisions? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get talking, because silence is no longer an option. And hey, if you found this video informative, make sure you smash that like button, share it with your friends, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more powerful content like this. We're all about keeping you informed, engaged, and empowered. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay aware, stay vocal, and don't stop demanding better.